Yo, what is up, my people? It's the Rose Podcast, and I'm Alejandro.
And I'm Isaac.
Ready for a discussion.
About?
I don't know. Well, tomorrow's Father's Day, so we just want to wish everybody a wish and Father's Day because that's where you come from. That's half of where you come from. I know, like my dad has always been there for me in my life. And I'm just like very grateful for like everything he's done for me.
Yeah.
He's done so much for me and my family that I just like for the most part I just aspire to be as much of a great father to my own kids, to my future kids as he was to me, because man, like I actually drank because since I just turned 21 recently, I drank with my dad and my older brother, and then it was a fucking great night. It was a great fun day, and me, my brother, and my dad, we all just were talking at our table. It was nice, and he was telling us a lot about how his dad treated him. So it just made me a lot more grateful for how much I don't even know. I'm sure there's stuff that I'll never even know that my dad has just done for me, just for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just so fucking grateful for that.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Dude, my dad's a fucking beast, bro. My dad's a fucking beast.
That's fucking dope, dude. I mean,
yeah, honestly, my dad has such a good work ethic. My dad is always has to be doing something.
And he was also very kind.
And very kind too.
Because he's bought me food multiple times whenever I go to your house.
Bro, you're literally like my brother.
I feel bad though, because because even when I used to go there every day after school, I never really talked to them or say anything. Of course, I would say hi and stuff like that, but yeah. It's just whenever they're nice to me, I felt for me it felt undeserved.
Undeserved?
Yeah, undeserved. I didn't feel like they need to be treating me so nicely.
Well, that's just the way we do things.
Yeah.
Always show people kindness.
Always show people kindness, dude. It's like the video we just watched, right?
Dude, that video was fucking crazy.
Yeah. So little context. I showed Alex, or we just watched a video right now called "The Egg" by Kurzgesagt. And if you guys haven't heard of Kurzgesagt or seen one of their videos, they're really well made, videos about just a stupid ton of shit that's very interesting to they can break down nuclear, they deliver science facts, which is what they were doing before, and then but now they're branching out to a whole bunch of new stuff and bringing out a whole bunch of just things that are just fucking flat out interesting, and simplifying it as much as they can. One of their videos is that we just watched is called "The Egg," and it's a story that's very it's a pretty nice story. It's only 7 minutes long, and just the whole video is about it's told by, I guess we can call a god, and what they're basically narrating a story to you, saying how you died and now you're being reborn again, and it's really interesting to watch, but basically the whole gist of it is that everybody is you, you're Alex is me, and then I'm Alex, and every single time you get reincarnated, you are reborn with just no memory of who you were before and all the lives you were before. So it's not just and it's just only you, me talking to you, or whoever's listening to this, you're me. The whole,
and I am you.
Yeah.
And I am also you.
Right.
or like the other you.
Right.
It's like I'm you, Isaac, and also I'm you, whoever is this person.
Right. And whoever's listening, you're the person. You're your mom. You're your dad. Isn't that crazy and kind of like weird to think about?
That is where you come from, though.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just basically how like the whole world's like connected by just you. You're the only real existence is just you. And
does that include like everything living,
uh
or like other like human beings?
I don't know cuz I never actually went to like their links to like read more up on it. So
Yeah.
as far as I know of, it isn't like it mainly just comes down to like human life and not like animals.
But life is life.
By
All
now,
life is just at the end of the day, all life is just life. Life is energy,
right?
and we're just beings. I freaking love that word. But
Beings?
yeah, we're we're just human beings, you know?
Yeah,
Like that's what we are. Like that's our like description. We're humans.
right.
But we're at the end of the day, we're just beings. And that's what we all do at the end of the day. We're just here being, doing stuff.
100%.
Yeah, and then like wasn't the video was like talking about how like that's all just a process, how like every time you live a new life you like mature a little.
Yeah, the point of it is you are being made into a god. Like this person who is constantly reincarnating you is like a higher
A divine being.
yeah, a divine being or like a higher being cultivating you into a being like him. But in order to do that,
Incubating you.
yeah, incubating you like an egg and like growing you and like maturing you. And so the point of it is he wants you to, or it wants you to live every single life throughout time, like every single one of them, like from the whatever, if there was a fucking from the dinosaurs up until now and in the future, you're supposed to live like every single life. And then um well, yeah, it's a very, I don't know. It's very interesting though.
Yeah, one thing the video talked about that I really enjoyed was like the point it made about how like every act you did to like someone else is like you doing something to just yourself. So like every act of kindness you have ever done is you acting like treating yourself with kindness.
Right.
And every time you have done like something like wrongful, like that is what did the video say? I can't remember what the video said. It said
Well, every act of kindness you've ever done was to yourself, and every act of like there's wrongdoing was to yourself. Like every single
yeah.
thing you've ever done.
Oh, it said like every time you do that you're victimizing yourself.
Right.
There you go. That was the wording I was looking for.
So like, yes, and then one of the examples or like multiple examples you brought up was we or me, you have wait, that's kind of confusing. So you're me, I'm just going to say us, we have lived as Abraham Lincoln. And then who was the person who shot Abraham Lincoln?
John Booth.
Yeah,
John
yeah,
Wilkes
yeah. There we
Booth?
go. John Wilkes Booth. Like you were Abraham Lincoln. You were John Wilkes Booth. You were Hitler, and you were also the 6 million he killed, or was it 6 million? I don't know, but a lot of people died. And then you not only were you them, but you were also Jesus, and you were also the people that followed him. So it's like, yeah, it's like everyone.
Everyone's connected.
Yeah, everything's connected.
Every little thing is connected by some little string of energy
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, what I guess experience or feeling that has ever been um that has ever been experienced by a human or whatever, like your feelings or whatnot, or past experiences will be experienced or have been experienced by you. And then, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That is very crazy. That is very crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, the thing about how, like, the person, like, they went back in time, and then, like, the being in the video is talking about how, like, time works differently in like, their world or whatever, the realm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a crazy theory, and I really enjoyed the idea. And I very, I think like, some of, like, the values that it says behind it, you know, to, like, kind of, like, just, like, be kind to yourself. Like,
Yeah.
like, essentially, like, treat others the way you want to be treated. Like, the most cliched thing ever, repeated. But it's, like, a lot of those things, they get repeated for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of, like, true.
Yeah. It's, like, yeah, as much as cliche as it is, you're 100% right. There's a reason why it keeps on being repeated over and over and over again. Because I guess it's just you. Technically.
Everything is you. You is me. I am me. We are together. We are I. we all, right? Throw back to the first one. I don't even know how he did that, but that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. But what about water, though? Where does water come into the mix of that? Because, look, when you think about it, we are 70% water.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you always gotta have your water ready to go and sip. Glug, glug. Am I ready?
Water break.
Glug, glug, sip, sip, water break.
Yeah.
Water break.
Always remember to hydrate, especially in the fucking California.
California summer.
Yeah, bro. California summer. It gets hot. Like, it's really hot. Well,
very extremely scorching, dude. It gets scorching up here.
At least it isn't humid where I live. I feel like,
dude, it's humid where I live, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't get as hot as, like, your area, but where I live is close to, like, a river, so there's a lot of, like, plant life, and it causes it to be very humid.
Yeah, I am very grateful that it's just like more of a dry heat than anything, and most of the time we get wind, so it's like
kind of cool down.
Yeah,
a little. Yeah. But it's dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty, bro.
It's the only part that sucks. But honestly, I don't know if I would want it any other way.
Nah? You wouldn't like it any other way?
Because, like, we talked about it. I spent some time in Mexico, and I spent some time in, like, LA and shit like that. Shit gets humid, and I just hate humidity.
Honestly, bro, there's probably some sick spots in Europe. That could be the spot. Who knows?
Yeah. I think, I want to try going to Japan one day, but, like, I also heard it was also humid.
I want to go so many places. There's so many places I just want to go.
There's a fuck ton of places I want to go.
I'm ready for it, though.
I think I want to try doing that sooner or later. Like, I think, like, I might just save up a fuck ton of money and just travel for a little while.
Do that. Definitely do that.
Because, I mean, what?
Make it,
like, I wonder how hard it is to, like, travel and shit like that. Because, like, I've heard of the story of, like, a couple, like, leaving to Europe or, like, just traveling around the world, surviving mainly on just, like, the
world, the land.
Yeah, basically, and people who give them, like, stuff, you know. It's like, oh yeah, I'm traveling the world, and, like, some people are like, oh, okay, and, like, they give, like, little food here and there. Basically, like, they're traveling homeless people traveling across the world rather than, like, in a county, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So they're like professional homeless people.
honestly, yeah,
Yeah, is that what they do?
yeah,
Dude, I'm
yeah.
telling you, any occupation or like any like hobby or whatever, there is a professional league of it.
Probably.
Dude, I was at work today and like I work at a gym and there's like TVs set up so that people can like watch TV while they're working out. And I'm watching TV like while I'm at the front desk attending it.
Right.
There's this freaking competitive league of I forgot what the name of the game was called. It was cornhole. Do you know what that is?
Oh, it's where you toss the beanbags, right? Into the little
Yeah,
hole.
and dude, like there's literally like a professional league of cornhole. And like what's so funny though is that like I'm not even trying to say anything bad at it cuz like I was getting invested into it. I was watching it. I was like starting to pick a side like, "Oh, I want this guy to win. I want this other guy to lose. Oh, this guy got a better technique." I mean, it's a pretty simple game to follow though. You just throw a fucking sack in the hole.
Right. No, it's a simple game, but not anyone could just be good at it.
Simple game, difficult to master though.
Yeah, exactly. It's like running, dog. Like anyone can
Dude,
run.
running, anyone can run, but not. Dude, I have been watching a lot of Olympic videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just of like different events. I've been watching like a bunch of like different sprinting events and like distance events.
Right.
Dude, I've been watching like one of my favorite ones to watch is definitely the relays. The relays are so fun to watch. The 4x4s especially.
Those are pretty exciting.
And it's insane to like see the times that some people can be running. At like that level, those people are running is unbelievable. Because like I used to run and like where the speed I got to is nothing compared to those people.
Huh. Because then somebody...
Bro, they can make my ass look like a fucking snail.
This...
Don't make my ass just fucking behind. It's not good. Like they will.
Yeah, didn't somebody like beat Hussein's John? Wait, Bolt. You saying Bolt?
John.
I don't know why. I don't know why so many names just crossed my head.
Okay, it's just Usain Bolt.
Yeah, Usain. I was like, cause I said Usain. I'm like, is that the right? I said John.
Usain Bolt, the GOAT.
Yeah. Didn't
Dude,
say
his last name is literally Bolt. When I first heard his name, I legit thought that was like his nickname.
I mean,
until I found out that's his like actual last name.
I mean, you can't have a now. I mean, we've heard cooler last names. The fucking Mondragons. How you gonna have like sick ass fucking last name like that, bro? That shit's amazing.
Yeah, that's a cool last name. I like Lopez.
I think it's very generic.
Very generic, but you know, it packs a good punch. I don't know. Lopez. That's how you gotta say it though. Can't be like, oh, Lopez. No, you got Lopez.
Lopez.
Pez. You remember those those little like Pez machines or little Pez dispensers that like dispense a little candy?
Yeah. What about it?
Those things were like kind of good, and they were so good, and it was so cool how like every one was like unique. It would have like a different character.
Really?
I remember like me and my brothers, we would always like try to collect as many different as we could. Every time we would get some, we would all get a different one.
I never had Pez.
And the candies were really so good too. The lemon ones were definitely the best ones. The yellow ones were the best ones.
I never ate Pez.
You never ate Pez?
Never. I always thought, like, I think I had it once, and, like, when I was a kid, I don't even remember, like, what flavor it was, but then I think I had it once, didn't like it, and never, like, gave it another chance.
The red one's kind of good, too. Dude, the Pez are so good! Oh, man, dude. I remember I had a really sick Pez dispenser. And I would like bring it to school and like flex it to the other kids. Oh yeah, I got Pez. Lopez. I'm the Lopez with the Pez.
That's dumb.
All right, you're dumb. I'm about to hit you. No, I was kidding. We don't condone violence here. All right, so what?
What?
Yeah, honestly, I've been thinking about it. I might start training like
For what?
hard again to like run track like for college. Like I've been thinking about it, dude. Like I kind of want to get back on the track,
I mean, I think you should
and
do
like
it.
I want to see. I want to see how I can do it.
I think.
Because like I just know like right now I can definitely like I know I'm capable of running at least what I ran at my fastest.
Right.
So like I want to see what I'm capable of even more. I just need like the mentoring because like I know what I've achieved from just like in high school.
Right.
I'm ready.
I don't.
I'm ready to just go at it.
I think I 100% believe you can get back in it. Cause what you
I
say?
totally-
You said you ran like. You're still capable of running like 730 miles, right?
6:30, dude.
630 miles.
I think. Hold up. Let me see. I've yeah. I still like kind of I still like run here and there. I just love running. It is so great. I'm probably gonna go on a run after this. After we record. I've been like running. Cause like dude, like after like watching like all these people, it just I don't know, it just inspired me to like to get back to it.
Right.
Cause like I just remember like dude, just the memories that I've had. Like I'm never like gonna get the opportunity again to like run cross country in high school, and I'm so glad that I had that experience.
Right.
So like right now I just want to like I want to go back to it and experience it at a different level, and it'll be like kind of like the same thing, but it's like a higher level. But it's like I'm also at a higher level too, which is like awesome. I'm gonna try to find the fastest like one I've ran recently.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I can't. I
okay,
can't.
this
I
year.
I definitely cannot like get back into it. I don't think I'll ever like.
Okay,
reach
I
that
ran.
point.
Okay, so the fastest that I've ran recently was last. Okay, it was like a month ago. It was like a 6:22 mile.
That's not bad.
And then I ran. What was Friday of? Oh, yesterday. Yesterday I ran a 6:30 mile with no warm up. I just ran it, but my endurance is so bad right now.
Why?
So I
Were
think
you like
so I think
dying at the end of it?
I was very dying. Like it was not a good time. I wanted what I invested in though. I invested in one of those elevation training masks. Because I'm actually at a low elevation. Wanna know what elevation I'm at right now?
What?
Isaac? I'm at sea level. Like pretty much.
Oh.
I'm pretty much at sea level. And then I think you're at like 3K, right? Like is it like 3K?
I believe so. Yeah, like 3,000 miles.
So that elevation, like the elevation thing is like such a crazy thing, cause like when you understand like how an atmosphere is, like how like the air, like there's more air at the bottom of it than there is at the top. Like when you understand that, it makes sense as to why when you're at a higher elevation, you like there's less oxygen for you to get, so your lungs have to work harder.
Right.
Like the same amount of air contains less oxygen like per square inch like at Mount Everest than it does at like sea level. And that's why like you can't like you cannot like just go and decide to walk up Mount Everest, because if you were to do that without any sort of like conditioning, you will most likely like suffocate, just because like your lungs will not be able to breathe.
Yeah.
They won't be able to obtain enough oxygen, and then you'll pass out.
Yeah.
And if you pass out at like what, 5,000? I don't even know.
I have no
Some
idea.
feet. Like it gets cold up there. It's not good. But definitely want to go there. Honestly,
Mount
I'm not.
Everest?
Honestly, bro, I don't even want to like. I low key don't even want to walk up Mount Everest. I'd much rather just like take a helicopter and just go to the like not even land at the summit, just like fly over it, like real close. So I'm sure that would be difficult to do though, because I'm sure there's like a bunch of like airspace traffic or whatever,
Yeah.
especially on the mountain like that. But that'd be cool. That'd be a much better experience, honestly, than like actually walking up it from what I've seen of how like bad it's gotten, of how like it gets overcrowded.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like, I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck is. I have no idea what's over there at Mount Everest, whether or not it's like overcrowded. Wait, don't they have like hiking teams?
It's just that it's a popular like hiking spot and like tourist attraction.
Well, yeah, no shit. It's Mount fucking Everest.
Mount fucking Everest,
but
the
like,
fucking goat mountain of all mountains on planet Earth.
Because like don't they have like professional like hikers that like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a professional hiking esports.
No, I'm not. I wasn't talking about that. I'm just talking about in general. They have like people, like you can pay somebody, and they already have like a route set up to just
like a
take
guided,
you. Yeah, basically
guided tour or something. Guided hike.
Yeah. So rather than like going up yourself, or like, I think you have to be like a fucking veteran though, and even veterans still have like
a group.
Yeah. Like, and they also have like special masks and shit like that to provide like more oxygen.
Look at that survival mode. Survival. You need your air.
100%.
Yeah, that's exactly why like certain countries like they produce like better runners because they're at different elevations and like different like areas and regions. Like there is so many different factors that can like affect like how people can like what people can like do physically.
Yeah.
But it's so cool though to see all the variety.
To see how like the body adapts and shit like that. I think that's
human body's an incredible thing.
It's fucking
I like
amazing.
my human body. My human body's cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think just a lot of life in general is just like fucking amazing on how like it was able, like, don't you think that's fucking amazing? That how like
Bro.
The body, not only our bodies, but like fucking animals, plants, like they adapted so much to like the world to be able to survive. Like it's fucking crazy. Like I think it's fucking, like, have you seen an owl move his head a full 360 degrees? I think that's fucking amazing. I don't know why it does it. I don't know like how it does it, but I think it's fucking amazing.
But it does it.
Yeah.
And there's some reason why it does.
Yeah.
And only maybe the owl will know. But to the owl, that's just normal life.
Yeah.
And it's looking at us like, yo, what the fuck are those like little things that they have? Like our thumbs. Like he'll look at our thumbs and he'll be like, what the fuck? In our hands. I don't know. I wonder what animals think when they look at humans.
I have no idea.
Because like when a lot of times when a human looks at an animal, they're like, "Oh my god, you're so cute," you know?
Or like, "Oh shit, it's a rat."
Oh shit, it's a fucking bear. Or yeah, that is true. Depending on the animal, I wonder what animals think when they see us.
Oh shit, a human.
Oh shit.
Or I think like the general response is like, "Oh shit, something bigger than me," and they run.
Well, if we're smaller than what's bigger than us, or yeah. What if like we're the smaller one, like a deer? What do you think goes through a deer's head when it sees you?
I mean, I've seen videos of like deers and like, or like a fucking kangaroo, you know, taking on like just grown ass men.
It's ready to fucking throw hands.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if you've seen kangaroos, but they are fucking weird animals, and they are buff as fuck. Like Kangaroo Jack, was buff as fuck, probably. I mean, it makes sense. He has to constantly like run and like hunt for food and shit like that. But like, I've seen videos of like this fucking kangaroo, who I don't even know, bro. He just had, I don't know. I've just seen muscles on a kangaroo, and I thought that was fucking amazing.
Dude, it's so crazy. How the fuck did like the early humans like survive with like all the crazy ass animals in the world? Like, oh, you know what? I figured it out. You wanna know what they did?
What?
They worked together.
Think so? Well, probably.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's why we're at the top, baby. That's why look who's at the top now.
I
don't know, bro. The squirrels are looking like they're like up to something though. The squirrels are kind of sketch, and the birds too. I think it's either like the squirrels or the.
Yeah.
I was kidding. The squirrels. Watch out for squirrels and birds though.
Hey, but they're
Never know.
They're like the smartest animals, aren't they?
Birds are actually very smart.
Aren't like crows like up there? Like they're like incredibly smart.
Like that one popular story with the crow that like put rocks in a cup of water to make the water like go higher. Like the fact that it like understood like displacement in liquids.
Oh yeah.
Like that concept.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I also think that I've heard a lot of stories about octopuses. Octopus.
Oh yeah.
Seas? Anyways.
No, octopus.
Anyways.
I don't know.
They octopi. I don't fucking know. Like cacti? It's not cactuses. Your cactus. It's not
cacti.
Yeah, it's cacti, not cactuses. Anyways.
Yeah, cactus for singular.
As far as I know of, they are also up there and like the fucking big brain, because
big brain boys.
Because like there's you hear stories of like of them getting out of their containments, like at zoos or like in research facilities. They can learn how to get out of the containments simply just by looking at you, like just like closing and opening it. Like they understand like immediately what they need to do in order to do it. And like there was a story that I read that the zookeepers had to duct tape the top of their containments, or like the latches to it, because they managed to figure out a way to fucking get out of it. And and how they found out that they got out of it was because the zookeepers, or like the security guards at night, will do their
like walk around.
Yeah, walk around, their routine and stuff like that. Apparently some of the fish would go missing, and they found out that the octopus got out of its containment, and it's the octopus studied the routine of the officer, or like the security guards, and like learned their route, and like took like they basically like said like to themselves like, oh, okay, so this is what he does and this is how much time in between I have. And so they would get out as soon as the security guard like will pass and stuff like that, and go in, take a few fish, and then just go back into its containment.
What?
Yeah. And then like there's also cases of like, it said that like at research facilities that this person was feeding the octopus like shrimp or some shit like that, and it I guess like it got like a bad shrimp, and what it did was it got out of the containment into, and it like crossed, and like the containment where it was, where their fucking box or whatever, their containment thing was like in a different room. The person who had fed them was already in like a different room, like down the hallway, and the octopus managed to fucking crawl through like the door down the hallway into another door to fucking throw the shrimp at the doctor because it was bad.
What?
Yeah.
That's some gangster shit right there.
Yeah.
Dude, isn't it true? Like, it's because like they don't have like bones, right? So they can like get like with their bodies, they can like morph it through.
Yeah, they can.
And like it.
Yeah,
they can get into like the smallest little crevices ever.
Yeah, they can do a lot of shit with their body because it's mainly just like
Squish.
squish. I don't know what else to describe it, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Watch out for the mixtape. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
Alcal
Who knows?
2020
Who
2021.
the fuck are you talking about?
Alcal, dog.
I
Alcal,
don't know who that is.
Mary Stiesel,
Oh,
the Splash God. What?
who are these people? Probably possible like future guests.
Maybe. What?
We're definitely
This
are
episode.
looking forward to having guests on very soon.
This is episode 9, right?
Yeah, we're on episode 9. I didn't even say the episode number, huh? This is episode 9, people.
I've missed the episode. I mean, we've done that before. Pretty sure.
It'll be in the title.
Nah, fuck it. They know.
It'll
They
be
know.
in the title.
The
They'll know
yeah,
because they're good people.
the 5.
They'll know.
Yeah, the 5 people who watch.
No, don't say the exact numbers. The people who watch.
But we're
There's 5 right now, but that's just right
yeah.
now.
But in all honesty, if you guys have been like listening and liking and commenting, it's not a lot of people, but I appreciate every single one of you, and I love you guys, and thank you for supporting. 100%, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I get a message from somebody saying like, "Oh yeah, I really liked your podcast," and it'll be like someone I went to high school with, or mainly it's just people I go to high school with, and
Yeah.
or like just other people, and it's just like, "Oh, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it." Like it honestly warms my heart. Like
It really does, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you,
All right.
and I love you.
Yeah, really thank you. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome
Yeah.
to think that like what I'm saying, people are like connecting with, and like you know,
I do.
it's like I'm just like surprised like myself. It's like holy shit, bro. Like I'm actually like capable of influencing other people that I know.
Yeah.
Everyone has influence. So like just make sure you use it for a good purpose. You know, I'm just here joking around, talking shit about whatever. I'm just kidding. Not really talking shit, just like joking around, talking about my own mentality.
Yeah.
And how I see things.
Yeah. I mean, it's your own opinion.
My own opinion, my own word.
It's my money, and I need it now.
At this current moment. That's like the cool thing, because like I know definitely in like the future, like I'm gonna look back at like these first couple of episodes and be like, oh wow, like I'm not that same person.
Yeah,
I've grown.
I wonder how it is down the line, whether it be like 5 years from now, whether or not we will continue the channel, or like maybe even 10 years from now, whether or not
we're gonna take this shit with the world.
Yeah. Like it'll be very interesting to see how like everything transpires.
I mean, I don't even see why not.
Fuck you, right?
What really is stopping us, bro? Like, look at the other people. Like legitimately look at other people who've like made it. Like, no, there's no doubt. Like the world's a fucking weird place.
And you know what? Yeah, you're right. Life is full of fucking surprises, dude. You never know what's gonna happen next. And there's not a lot you can do to like mentally prepare yourself for what's gonna happen next, because who fucking knows? Like whether something bad is gonna happen, whether something good is gonna happen, whether fucking you're gonna win that $1 million lottery, that like fucking $1 billion lottery, whether you're gonna lose fucking $50 in a bet. You never fucking know.
But what matters is that something is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Something rather than nothing is happening.
Mm-hmm. And
on the grand scheme of things, that's better.
Yeah, and no matter what happens today, there will be a tomorrow.
Boom. Oh. People need to hear that again. Repeat that.
All right. No matter what happens today, there will be a tomorrow.
Yeah. 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 one thing I try to tell myself a lot is like, all right, I need to knock the fuck out of today.
Think so?
Today, I'm about to do crazy shit. I'm about to do good things today. Inspiration comes at like the weirdest times,
It always comes from like the weirdest places.
but it always comes back. That's the thing.
Yeah, man.
Motivation,
So don't get weathered down.
determination,
Like who?
liquidation.
Like yeah, but like a lot of people, some people are like always down on their dumps. They're in the dumps. You know, they just like can't find a motivation to like get up or do anything. But you know what? Take it one little step at a time. You know.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, dog. There's
In all honesty,
there's like no need.
there's something worse happening somewhere else.
Yeah, but
Like if you're listening to this and you ever have like those doubts, like somewhere in the world something worse is happening to someone else. So like, don't be too hard on yourself. Like obviously everyone has their own different struggles and everyone take things differently, but you have your own experience.
yeah, no need to fucking punish yourself over like not doing anything. Just because the more you think you have that mentality, the more you're not gonna want to do things, which is weird, but it does happen. And if you got up today, brush your teeth, whether you ate today, drink some water, whether you did anything today, just try and do one more thing tomorrow. Take it easy. You don't need to push yourself. You got this.
You got this. Every day. Every day's another day.
And whether you have to do something very hard like that, like what I mean by like, no matter what happens today, there's a tomorrow, is that like, who knows, like, whether you're gonna do something like, because like everyone in their life has a fucking like moment in their time where they're just like, their brain just randomly remembers like the most cringiest or like the stupidest thing you've ever said or done, or like something terrible you might have, done to somebody, or, just like your brain always remembers that, and from time to time, and like you're gonna regret it a lot, but what happened that day, you still had to go on through tomorrow. So who knows if you have to like, today was like, say you had to, if you wanted to fucking, ask a girl out, you might think it's the end of the world if she declines you or something like that, but it's not. There's a tomorrow, like life's a bitch, and then
You die.
yeah, well, life's a bitch and then you die, but sometimes life's
Enjoy
a bitch.
while you can.
Yeah, sometimes life's a bitch and you keep on living.
Yeah, yep. That's something I'm definitely like. I'm learning the hard way, the long hard way, but
Yeah.
it's like something I'm definitely getting better at. Of just like understanding of just how life like truly is.
Yeah.
It's more about like how you react to things and how you carry yourself.
Yeah, like that's what I've been trying to learn too, and mainly just like the regret part, because I have so many like regrets, and it's just mainly me not acting or doing what I wanted to do at that time.
That's okay though. You need whatever those regrets are. You need to like not like forget them, but like understand why you regret them.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, I have to not do that.
I have a fucking
Like, that's what regret is. It's like a way for you to learn.
yeah. I mean, I even have a fucking quote from Johnny Cash hanging over like my computer or like my desk. So about regret.
Bro, drop that nug.
Like
I need it.
By Johnny Cash. I mean, it's like the same exact thing as like every other person saying it, but especially to me because it's by Johnny Cash. It's like build on failure. You use it as a stepping stone. Close the door on the past. You don't try to forget the mistakes, but don't dwell on it. You don't let it have any of your energy or any of your time or any of your space. Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's because it's just a waste of your fucking energy.
Yeah.
To just be like focusing on the negative of anything.
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to like do for myself is go to like the mindset of like, you know what, I don't give a fuck about anything. I'm just glad I had every experience that I've had, because that's fucking cool.
Yes.
That is fucking cool.
Like, although a lot of the points in my life sucked, and like growing up might have sucked a little, I wouldn't want it to happen any other way, because I am who I am because of all those past experiences.
Oh yeah.
And I've made friends, and I've met a whole bunch of people, and I've done a whole bunch of great things that I could be personally proud of. And yeah, I wouldn't want it. Yeah, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, like you are who you are because of the things that you do. So with that logic, if like you have like if there are things you don't like about yourself, there are always things you can do to like change that. Always.
Yeah.
So and that's just a matter of you like sitting down with yourself and like reflecting like, okay, what do I need to do? Like what do I need to like what matters more to me? What do I need to focus on more and spend my limited time on to like think and like mess with
And
and to like
yeah. And sometimes that can be hard, just to sit down for like 5 minutes or like 30 minutes, just
and
by
not
yourself.
do anything.
But yeah,
And
not do anything but think about yourself, I guess.
honestly, dude, that's like one thing that like I was working today and like I do a bunch of different things. So like sometimes I'll be at like the front desk like checking people in,
Mm-hmm.
or other times I'll be like cleaning. And like I don't like cleaning because like it's not that the cleaning I don't like to do. I don't mind the cleaning. It's just that like I just don't like to clean by myself. Cause then like I just start like thinking about stuff, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm just like, all right, I just need to go back to the front and start talking to the other people. But yeah,
Yeah.
like even I still struggle with some of that stuff. But like I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at it. And I already know like fucking 2 years from now or like 4 years from now, probably even like fucking 2-3 months from now, I'm gonna be like, shit. That guy was someone else, and who's this new guy? I'm a more I'm more wise,
Yeah.
Alex. Wise. A more experienced version of myself. There we go. Experience is the best teacher.
Sure is.
But yeah, I think that's a good thing to leave it off at. I hope everyone just enjoys their Father's Day with whatever. Or whoever you see as like a role,
like a father figure.
Like a father is not like a biological father. A father is like a man who like cares for like his people. Like that's what like a father is, a provider, a carer of a bunch of different things, of like food, like it could be anything,
some shit like that.
Like like there are definitely like I a bunch of people have different things, so just appreciate what you have.
Yeah. And like my dad isn't biologically related to me, but I still love him like a dad.
Yeah, exactly. I am very grateful though. That's one thing I was very I was very ignorant about as a kid, that I did not that I didn't understand until like I met other people, like yourself and like Jose and Kyle. Like that's one thing that made me like very more grateful for like my own situation. But yeah,
right.
So I think that's been enough. It's a good podcast. Everyone enjoy your Father's Day. Enjoy your weekend. Stay cool. Wash your hands. Drink your water.
Get enough sleep. At least once a day. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. And
Hey, let us know if there's any topics y'all want us to cover.
oh
Get
yeah,
our,
yeah,
I get our what's in our little noggins.
yeah,
Understand like oh, what's inside little Alex's head? What's he thinking about this?
yeah.
You know, like ask us anything. You know.
And even if we might say something stupid, we'll try and get to it. Just you leave it in the comments below, or you can tweet it at the Rose Podcast, the official Rose Podcast on Twitter, or hit us up on Instagram. We have both, you know.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
bunch of ways to connect,
No problem.
communicate. You know.
Anyways,
Tell me you fucking saw a nice bird or something. Be like, yo, I saw this like blue bird, or like I saw a hummingbird. That shit was nice. You know, anything is appreciated.
yeah. Anyways, I think you get the point. Caller here. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and have a lovely day. Bye. Love you.
Later.